I think the video monopod is one of the most underrated accessories for video creation. And I find there's a lot of YouTubers, a lot of professional video creators that use monopods, myself included. And what you find is if you go look at video creators that are inexperienced and they're just getting into it, most of them just buy more cameras and lenses and they never have a monopod. But if you look at professionals, I don't know a professional video creator that doesn't have at least one video monopod in their collection. And this is the iFootage Cobra 2. It's the monopod I use, and I think for the money, it's probably the best one on the market right now. Now, the iFootage monopod comes in a couple of different models. They are on generation 2 now. Mine is the 1.8 meter carbon fiber model. It basically opens up with these sort of easy to open and close little clamps. And you can see it gets quite high just over my head, which is definitely more than I need, but that is something I often have a problem with sort of tripods and monopods, getting one that's tall enough. Now, one of the big differences between a normal monopod and a video monopod is the foot. Now, in a normal monopod, you'll notice that you just have sort of a stub at the bottom that you put on the ground. A video monopod actually has these feet that fold out. And when you fold those out, it just gives you a bit more stable base and it just allows you to control the tripod or monopod a little bit better. It also has a ball head here, which we can adjust the tension on. And that just sort of creates resistance if you need it when you're trying to keep it a bit more stable. So I can just go down here, tighten up that ball head, and this thing becomes so stable that when I tighten it, you see it will actually stand on its own. Now, you don't want to leave your camera on here because it is not designed to do that, but I'll just loosen that off a little bit, and I just want sort of a little bit of resistance down there. Now, for the head, I have actually put the iFootage video head on top. You do not have to buy this. It is separate. You can use a ball head or you can just put your camera straight on top if you want. If you already have a ball head or a video head from your current tripod, you're sort of free to use that. It does have a quick release, so you can take whatever head you put on it on and off, and I think it's a 3/8 inch screw mount underneath there. And the monopod can be turned into a mini tripod as well. So just by the quick release, taking the head off, quick release at the base, now we have actually removed the monopod post, and we just insert this, and then our quick release is there. You can sort of level it with that tripod with the ball head there, and now we have a mini fluid head tripod. But this is something you just might use on a desk or to set a light on, or something when you aren't using it as a monopod. Just gives you an extra bit of versatility. And to disassemble, we just do the same way. Click, and the clamps, and now we're back to monopod mode. And yeah, as you can see, that is pretty quick. The other thing the monopod has, it comes with a little tool. This allows you to tighten up the clamps if they become loose. You just tighten them with this little bit here. It also allows you, if you've got a head like this, it allows you to actually tighten the plate to the camera itself. So it's just a little Allen key, and that just clips on the side of here like that. Now, if you want to actually use this monopod like a conventional monopod, not as a video monopod, you can actually take this base completely off. And there is a little rubber foot that you can screw on the bottom. And now we are using it as a conventional monopod. This is what you might use as a monopod for sort of wildlife photography. This is more, and maybe sports photography. This is often the way they come, and you can just set this in your bag. You can also use the monopod as a conventional monopod just by folding these feet up. So I can tighten up this quick release, or I can tighten up this ball head on the bottom, tighten that up, and then I just fold these feet in. And now we are using it, once again, like a conventional monopod, not a video monopod. The monopod also comes with a high quality bag, and the bag has a little interesting feature where It fits perfectly the monopod without a head on it the way it comes, but then it has a little area that you can unzip and it pushes out and allows you to actually put the monopod in the bag and leave a video head attached. That way you can continue to use the bag whether you have a video head on top or not. When people think about stabilizing video footage, there's a couple things I often think about. They think about gimbals and they think about tripods or video tripods. Now, the advantage that a monopod has over both of those, to start with, a high quality monopod like this one is going to be less than a professional tripod, and it's going to be way less than a high quality gimbal. It also, for the price, is going to hold a bigger camera and hold a more diverse range of sizes of cameras, because gimbals are generally tuned to a certain size camera. So if you get a small camera, you get a small, sort of less powerful gimbal. If you get a bigger camera, upgrade to a bigger camera, you're going to have to get a different gimbal. This monopod will be able to handle just about any size camera, I think up to about 12 or 15 pounds. And when you look at video tripods, which are great, it's quite obvious when you're using them and you're using the fluid head on a tripod that you are using it in sort of a fixed position. When you have a monopod and you're shooting video, there is just a little bit of natural play and a little bit of natural movement in the footage, which feels so much more real. It is sort of a cross between stabilized footage and handheld footage. And you can give a monopod to somebody who's never shot video before, has no experience, just tell them what the framing is and put the camera on top of the monopod, and you are going to be able to get a very good shot. And that's the way we use it for all of my outdoor shooting. We shoot everything on this exact monopod. In fact, today's the first time we're using a tripod in a very, very, very long time, because we actually need the monopod for the video. But honestly, if you want to improve the quality of your video footage for a fraction of the price of a high quality tripod or a high quality gimbal, I cannot strongly recommend enough a monopod. Now, if you want to get stabilized video footage and you're shooting by yourself a bit, then a monopod is probably not the right thing for you, because you have to have somebody holding the monopod. But I've just thrown a video on screen now. This is the best budget video tripod I know about, and it's one that can be used when you're actually shooting with someone or shooting by yourself.